So, have you ever gone to like a grocery store or a restaurant or a family get together or even just your doctor's office after your stroke and suddenly felt completely overwhelmed? Well, if you have, this can be a very common experience after a stroke. Because after a stroke, the brain is usually having to work a lot harder than it normally would to process information. Before a stroke, your brain kind of just automatically filtered things out like background noise, distractions, and things like that. But after a stroke, your filtering system may not be working as efficiently as it was before. Your brain may be working harder to process conversation, activity, noise, changes in the environment, movement, activity, signs, directions, people walking around, all at the same time. It can be a lot, which can then lead you to feeling that mental fatigue and anxiety and frustration, just feeling completely exhausted after an outing. Now, I've talked about the topic of neurofatigue pretty in depth in another video, which can be a much more severe experience than what we're talking about today. But please check out that video if you feel you're experiencing a much more all encompassing fatigue that doesn't seem to go away. Okay. But if you're feeling easily overwhelmed, what are some things you can do to help? Well, try going out during less busy times, whether it's going out to different stores or for some of your appointments. Limit unnecessary distractions. Take breaks when you start to feel the beginnings of that feeling of overwhelmed. Find a quiet place to sit and hide out for a little while, especially if you're at like a social event or a gathering. Try to keep your outings short if possible. Instead of going to the grocery store, doctor's appointment, and a get together all in the same day, if you can, spread things out to different days, to give yourself some breathing room whenever possible. And this next one is my favorite. Give yourself permission to leave early or say no to things in the first place. I know this isn't easy, but sometimes you just can't worry about hurting someone else's feelings. Because here's the thing, no one else is going to be as protective of your physical and emotional energy but you. Because no one else really understands, what you're experiencing in the exact way that you do. So remember, your peace of mind, your mental, physical energy is the fuel that you're relying on to make your recovery happen. So if crowded environments feel overwhelming after your stroke, just know that it doesn't mean, you're weak or that something is wrong with you. It just means your brain is working harder than it used to, okay? If any of this sounds like something you're experiencing, just please give some of these strategies a try and let me know, if they help, okay? As always, guys, I really hope this was helpful and I will see you next time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more DIY videos to help you along the way in your stroke recovery. Struggling at home? Have a question? Leave me a comment. I'm here to help.